Permítame. Hello, guys. So we're gonna learn about angles. So let's get started with our introduction. Welcome to Pi Academy, where learning math is made easy. So, what I have for you today is thank you for making us to have 800 views, even though we have 804 views. So, I hope we get 1K views, which is another word for 1,000 views in just a couple of months. Okay, so let's get back. So what are the angles that we're going to talk about in this video? We're going to talk about acute angles, which look like this, and right angles, which like this, and obtuse ones, which look like this. This one is an obtuse. This is acute, and this one is a right one. So let's do each one in order to make it more sense to you. We're gonna make it more sense to everyone that's watching. So, what's an acute angle in the first place? An acute angle is just less than a right angle. It's like this much. And you can use a protractor to measure this. This is 45 degrees, just half of 90 degrees. How do I know it's half? Just add 45 plus 45, and you'll get this, 90. You'll get 90. So I can tell this is 45 degrees because it's halfway. And an acute angle can be any number less than 90 degrees. If it's like 10 degrees, 45 degrees, any number before 90 degrees, it counts as not a right angle. It counts as an acute angle. So now let's go to the right angle. The right angle is like this. It's completely straight. Like, for example, you could use a square, for example, and you see this, which that is a 90 degrees. Okay? All of these are all 90 degrees. 90, 90, 90, 90. Okay? So, there's two ways. You can calculate it from a square, or you could use a protractor. There's two things. If it's like this, that's an obtuse. An obtuse is a little bit bigger than a right angle. So don't get confused with these. Don't get confused with an acute angle. An acute angle and a right angle. An acute angle is like a grandpa. But the right angle is like a chair, okay? You gotta know that. Now let's go to the obtuse angle. The obtuse angle can be up to 180. For example, like this. Up to 180. I know you guys know that 360 is in a circle, but half of a circle is 180. So, an obtuse angle is really wider than the right angle. So look, this is how a right angle looks like. But this is how an obtuse angle looks like. This is how an obtuse angle is extended. It's extended by this much, okay? It doesn't have to be that much. It could be like this, yeah. But this one's just a plane, okay? Okay. Now you know the difference between all of them. Now let me give you a test. In order to see your knowledge, I need a test. But this one is not about finding the angle. It's telling if it's obtuse or not. Is okay? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? And what is this? Answer these 5 questions. I'll give you some time. All of these 4, and these 2 are splitted. 5. So the answer to the first one, which this one is number 1. Number 1, the answer to this is the obtuse. If you measure with a right angle, it's a little bit further, okay? Number 2, this is the right angle. If you were to do a 45-degree angle, it would be half. What about this one? This one is also an acute angle. It's half also. Do you say this is an acute angle? It's also an acute angle, even though it's not half actually. It's supposed to like this. What about this? This one is an obtuse. Now you know the difference between an obtuse angle, a right angle, and an acute angle. Just make sure to know that, for an example, a square has a right angle, while an acute angle is just like a triangle. Like, for example, a triangle and then here. Like that. It's just half. Like, yeah. Like this. It's just like half. And don't forget with the obtuse, it's not related to any shape, but you have to get the difference. This one is longer than both of them. Okay? So make sure so I hope you have a good day. Goodbye. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share to those who don't know about this. Well, bye.